Hey everyone, Steve from Make Your Own Fun here, and today I'm going to be checking out and looking at this Guilty Gear Xrd Sign Limited Box Edition for the PS4. It may seem that I am a bit behind the times because as I'm recording this, Guilty Gear Strive has been out for like a couple of months maybe, but you know, I thought this would be a good time to get into the franchise as a whole. I have actually got the first Guilty Gear on PlayStation, the original PlayStation, and I bought that like ages ago when I was like 10 years old, but I never really followed the franchise until then. Maybe I played one game on the PSP, but for the most part, while I like the idea and the style of the franchise, I just never really got into it, at least in the modern iterations. So having a look at the box here, you can see that there's like plastic around the whole thing. That's because I got this used from Japan, but the way they kind of sell things in Japan makes it almost seem brand new in a way. So it's quite nice. Looking at the box here, you got Soul at the front, I know that much. It says Guilty Gear Xrd Sign here down the bottom. It is rated B in Japan. I guess it means for people 12 and older, which is pretty young actually, but that's good I guess. Made by Arc System Works, of course. I'll just give you a bit of a tour around the box. Here we are, here's the top, here's the sides, nothing really on the bottom. And then the back in Japanese. So that's going to be really helpful for some of you out there, but here we are. I think this must be the first Guilty Gear that they made in the 3D style, like the faux anime, but 3D models. The reason I got this actually was because it comes with this Fightpad Xrd Custom, which works on the PS3 and actually works on the PS4 too, it seems. So that's good to know, you know, like it's PS3 backwards compatible. That is the back of the box. Let's get this open. All right, so let's see what we have. This is the copy of Xrd Sign itself. Comes with a limited box cover art, so that's pretty cool. At least the game's in here, that's good to know. If this is a download code for an extra character or some DLC costume, I will be blurring this out. Look at the disc. The disc looks basically brand new. There's no scratches on it. And I think it's the exact same thing as was on the back. And hopefully this is the controller. Cool. Here is a manual for the fighter's pad. Not going to be able to read any of that, but hopefully it's all self-explanatory. Here are the mappings. Freeze frame this if you'd like. Oh, there we are. Dual mode switch down the bottom. That is good. The main event itself, for me at least. Okay, it is a it's an 8-button controller, my bad. 8-button controller for the PlayStation 3/4. Well, really went all out with this sticker that says 3 and 4 down the bottom. I haven't pressed any buttons yet, so let's just wait. Okay, Fighter's Pad Xrd Custom, Sanwa Denshi Company Limited. Awesome, awesome, made in China, copyright Arc System Works. All right, let's see what kind of pad this is. Obviously, the most kind of iconic pad that this evokes is like the Sega Genesis pad / the Sega Saturn kind of style. Okay, membrane D-pad, that's all right though. Home button is fine. These are membrane buttons as well. I was kind of expecting them to be micro switched. I don't know why. Like if it's a Sanwa thing, then you imagine that they'd do something cool. But either way, here we are. The layout's on the controller itself, so that's fine. L1 at the top left, L2 at the top right, square, X, triangle, circle, R1, R2, options, share, PlayStation, and the D-pad. That's fine. Not clicky at all, but I guess it's a nice commemorative controller. That's cool. All right, so it's time to get this probably installed, I think, and then test out the controller. Okay, so here I am playing a Guilty Gear game for like the first time in 15 years, which is fun. This isn't even the most current Guilty Gear game, but you know, it still looks cool. This controller feels nice. You know, again, it just feels like you're playing on a Saturn controller, which is, you know, good. Okay, so I've just completed the Guilty Gear Xrd Sign arcade mode for the first time. Again, it's the first time I've played a Guilty Gear game in like 15 years, and it was really fun. Using the controller is alright. My hands got a little cramped towards the end. I don't know, I don't think this is going to be my normal standard fighting game controller. There are other controllers out there with, you know, micro switched face buttons and other ways of using a D-pad. This one's all right. It's not too bad. It's got a nice rocker action to it, but you know, I don't think it moves as much as it probably could. It's nice using the controller that came with the game. You know, it's got a bit of novelty to it, but for the most part, I'd probably rather use an arcade stick and kind of practice with that, or some other sort of fighting game focused controller with 6 buttons on the face. But it's really good to have this in the collection. Here's a final look at it at the back. You know, nothing really crazy going on here. And if you wanted to take this apart, there's just 5 small Phillips head screws at the back, which should be really easy. Again, PS3/PS4 mode. Not really planning on using this on the PS3, but you know, I might just keep this around as a nice little pad to have. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks so much again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.